Hey everyone, welcome back to Fit with a K. Today, we re-dive into one of the most debated topics in the fitness world. What is the maximum muscle size a person can achieve naturally without steroids or performance-enhancing drugs? This is a hot question in every gym. Some people claim natural growth has very strict limits. Others believe you can get much bigger if you train right and eat properly. The truth, it lies somewhere in between. And today, we're breaking it all down with science, history, and real examples. By the end of this video, you'll understand what history tells us about natural bodybuilding, the scientific data behind natural muscle growth, the role of genetics in shaping your potential, and how to measure your own muscle growth realistically. So grab your water bottle, settle in, because this will be a deep dive session. Let's go. Before steroids were widely used, bodybuilders still achieved impressive physiques. Their bodies give us valuable insight into the true limits of natural growth. Take Steve Reeves, for example, a legendary bodybuilder from the 1940s. In 1947, when he won Mr. America, Steve stood at 6 feet 1 inch, weighed about 215 pounds, with an estimated body fat of just 10 to 12%. And remember, at that time, performance-enhancing drugs weren't in the picture. His body was built purely through training, nutrition, and genetics. This shows us that yes, a big, muscular physique is possible naturally. But Reeves wasn't justa veraje. He was blessed with amazing genetics, dedication, and discipline. That is why history helps us draw the line between what is naturally achievable and what is not. Now let's bring in the science. One of the best ways to estimate natural muscle limits is something called FFMI, Fat-Free Mass Index. FFMI basically compares your muscle mass to your height. Back in 1995, Corey and colleagues studied bodybuilders. They found that among 74 natural athletes, none had an FFMI above 25. Meanwhile, steroid users often scored much higher. So, people started saying 25 is the natural limit. But here's the catch. Later studies showed this isn't always true. For example, a 2017 study on NCAA Division I and II football players found their average FFMI was 25.1. Without steroids, this means crossing 25 is rare, but not impossible. So, the takeaway, most natural lifters fall between 22 and 24, with the genetically gifted reaching around 25. This is where things get interesting. Genetics plays a massive role in how much muscle you can build. In 1993, the U.S. Army did a study with 585 men and women. They all followed the exact same 12-week training program. The results, some people gained over 50% more muscle. Others gained nothing at all. This proves that genetics controls how responsive you are to training. Some are genetic responders. They gain muscle and strength fast. Others, sadly, are non-responders, struggling to see big changes even after months of effort. So next time you see someone with an incredible physique, don't jump to accuse them of using steroids. They might just have elite genetics, years of consistent training, and the right environment. Now, let's make this practical. How can you check where you stand? Here's the formula. FFMI equals fat-free mass kilogram, divided by height square meter. Step 1. Find your body fat percentage. Use a DEXA scan, ABIM machine, or calipers. Step 2. Calculate fat-free mass. Example, if you weigh 80 kilograms with 15% body fat, your fat-free mass equals 80. 0.15 equals 68 kilograms. Step 3. Plug it into the formula. If your height is 1.75 meters, FFMI equals 68 divided by 1.75 times 1.75 equals 22.2. That's within the natural range. Solid progress. So what does all this mean? The average natural male can realistically reach an FFMI of 22 to 24. With excellent genetics, training, and nutrition, some can push to 25 or slightly above. But physiques like Ronnie Coleman, with an FFMI of over 38, completely impossible naturally. This doesn't mean you should feel discouraged. Instead, it should motivate you to focus on your own best potential. Remember, fitness is about progress, not perfection. So, here's the bottom line. Natural muscle growth has its limits, but they're higher than many people think. Genetics plays a huge role. Don't compare yourself unfairly to others. Use FFMI as a tool, but don't let numbers define your journey. Keep training hard, eat smart, and stay consistent. Your natural potential is more powerful than you imagine, and the best version of you is waiting to be built. If you learned something today, drop a comment, share this video, and let me know what topic you'd like me to cover next. Follow for more fitness science, motivation, and tips. This is Fit with a K, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong, stay natural, and keep growing.